Today in the kitchen, we're making chicken pot pie with a puff pastry crust. Start by parboiling a cup of yellow potatoes. I'm not skilled enough to look at the camera and chop. Add your potatoes to a pot, cover with water, add a pinch of salt, and bring this to a boil for about 7 to 8 minutes. You want the potatoes to be able to be stabbed with a fork, but also kind of hard in the middle because they'll continue to cook in the pot pie. Peel and chop 4 carrots. Slice 3 ribs of celery and dice up 1 onion. Cut off all the weird stuff off of about 2 pounds of chicken thighs. Dice up your thighs. Season with avocado oil, Bailey's Kitchen all-purpose seasoning, and a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. To the stove, add avocado oil to a large pan. Add our chicken. How I check to see if the chicken's done, I cut a couple pieces in half. That's done. Remove with a slotted spoon so you leave some of that chicken grease in there to flavor your veggies. Add in 2 tablespoons of butter and all our vegetables. We're going to cook this for about 5 minutes until our vegetables are soft. I'm going to again season my vegetables with my all-purpose seasoning and some Italian seasoning. Once your vegetables are almost soft, I'm going to add in some garlic. Cook for a minute. With your heat on medium-low, we're going to add in 1/3 cup of flour to create our roux. Cook your flour down for about 2 to 3 minutes to cook out the flour flavor. I'm going to go in and add in a tablespoon of better than bouillon to create my chicken broth. You can also replace this with chicken broth. Slowly pour in some warm water or warm chicken broth. Make sure you're scraping the bottom to pick up all the brown bits from the chicken and the veggies. As you can see, it's starting to thicken. This is optional, but we're going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of low sodium soy sauce. This really gives it a great umami flavor, but it's totally optional. Add in 1 cup of frozen peas, all of your chicken back, your potatoes that have been par cooked, and 1 cup of heavy cream. And if it's too thick, you can always add a little bit more chicken broth or heavy cream. We're going to cut out some squares and some puff pastry. I do them like this. Now, if you're using a circular pan, you can do circles, but I'm just going to do squares because I'm doing a 9x13. Spray it really good with nonstick cooking spray. Add your chicken pot pie mixture. That is beautiful. Top it with your puff pastry squares. Brush the top with a egg and milk or heavy cream mixture and just brush all the exposed puff pastry slices. And I like to top it off with a sprinkle of Italian seasoning and Parmesan cheese. Bake at 425 for 30 to 35 minutes until the top is golden brown.